What's going on, guys? My name is Garrett here, and today I'm joined with Mr. Boss of the Win.
Hello.
And the Saints fan.
What's up?
This is Squadcast episode 27. We're doing great. We're doing this every single Saturday. It's a podcast. I don't know what that was.
A podcast.
Podcast covering all, I guess, GTA 5 and GTA Online related news. And today's topics include PC not canceled and next gen not being delayed, new music for the next gen, neon lights and underglow, 1.17 patch talk, and of course SpeakPipe, where you guys submit your questions and we answer them. So let's jump into the first topic of conversation, being PC not canceled and next gen not being delayed. Ross, you want to take this off?
Yeah, so essentially it was a post on the Rockstar support website where essentially all of their moderators will most of the time answer questions, and someone essentially put like they were really sad that they didn't want PC to be delayed because they were looking forward to it so much. And basically someone from Rockstar responded saying, hey, as of yet, it hasn't been delayed. We're still holding our, fall 2014 date.
Yeah.
And so, a lot of people said this, oh, yay, it's not being delayed. But what that really means is it hasn't been delayed yet.
Well, there was the rumor, I think it was a crazy rumor how somebody said PC could be getting canceled. And this happened 2 days before the support forum came up, and I'm guessing Rockstar just wanted to squash that bug right then and there because, dude, could you imagine? It's not going to happen.
Disaster.
But the internet would die if GTA 5 was canceled on PC. But yeah, they haven't really said anything besides.
It was a very typical Rockstar answer. It was just we haven't changed anything yet.
Exactly.
It's stay tuned.
Stay tuned, yeah. What is it? Is that what they
yeah,
what's
that's
their
their favorite thing. Stay tuned, yeah.
Stay tuned.
God.
Dude, their version of coming soon is
stay tuned.
Well, no, it's just everything's coming soon or stay tuned for more information. It's
yeah, and that's all they always that's all they can do because they always want to keep you on your toes, hey, stay tuned, patch heist might be coming one day.
At a certain point, man.
Gosh.
I almost wish, and I know this is probably not going to happen just because it's not what Rockstar does, but there are other gaming companies out there that they're more open to their fans. They tell them, what's happening. They give them, sort of weekly updates. And I think, and I wish Rockstar would do that just because it would make everybody's lives so much easier because we would know stuff and we wouldn't have to be guessing all the time. And
I think that's what makes them so successful. I think Rockstar is successful because they keep everyone guessing. Everybody wants their content. Everybody wants, the next thing. But I don't know. Will it ever come to a point where people are just okay,
I think it's come to the point now. I don't think people will be like Rockstar. They'll still buy their stuff, but if you
their attitude towards Rockstar is not good
exactly
right now.
It's the guy who passed away, Yearly Diamond, is it?
Yeah.
Now, I actually never watched one of his videos, but from what I've heard, he's done really good content. Rockstar actually put out a RIP on their Twitter or something like that, so a pretty respectful post. And literally all the comments were where heist, this sucks, I want this changed in the flight school. It's just the attitude towards Rockstar is very much like you said, it's very why can't you just be more cooperative? It's such an easy thing to do. But
yeah. The hostility wouldn't be so high.
That's exactly what everyone is so hostile. If a Newswire post is not about a new DLC, heist, or PC, everyone's effing Rockstar, this sucks. What are you guys
don't
doing?
Care and you guys want to laugh? Go to the Newswires whenever they release and just read the comments. It's comical.
It's always they can say oh, we are so happy to announce that something's coming.
We cured cancer.
Yeah, we cured cancer.
Where's heist?
Where's heist, mother effers? We want heist now. We're not. Where are they?
Get the guns.
Get the guns.
Oh man.
But, I don't know. I'm so glad that they sort of cleared up the PC not being canceled and next gen not being delayed. Because, oh my God, can you imagine the riot there would be if there was a cancellation and there was a delay, and then heists also are now? It's what the hell? What are we gonna get next?
God.
What I don't get though is that they said it's not going to be delayed, but what is it? It's September 5th. people are saying it's either coming out like late October or early November. There hasn't been anything besides that trailer. And we had, which we're going to talk about here in a second, somebody tweeted out a picture or Instagram photo saying that there's going to be new music. But besides those two things, there hasn't been anything, any information, any pictures, nothing.
New trailers. Like, if it's going to release in fall of 2014,
In
they
2
got to
months?
start. They got to start releasing stuff now. Like, I'm talking like if we don't see something on the anniversary, which is like the 16th or the 17th. The 16th is a Tuesday. Wednesday's the official anniversary, but we all know they love Tuesday to release stuff. I am going to be concerned that this is getting delayed. No doubt in my mind.
Yeah, because GTA has hype behind it just because it's GTA.
But it can't survive on its own. It's got to have
Yeah.
trailers. It's got to have advertising. It's got to have marketing, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So, like,
It's odd. It's odd because before GTA came out, they had a trailer, like 2 years before the actual
Grand Theft
game
Auto
came
5
out?
trailer. Yeah, it was literally 2 years before the game came out, like 2011. Some like random day in November, they just decided like, hey, here's Grand Theft Auto 5. Enjoy.
Yeah.
And then a year later, they did the second one. It took them a year to get another trailer out.
It was delayed.
I hope it's not gonna be the same course. There's no way they could, dude.
See, I
The
hate
anniversary is about to come up. The anniversary is in what?
2 weeks.
12 days.
It's
Oh, today's
17,
12
so 2 weeks, under 2 weeks.
11 days.
11-ish
So-
days.
Dude, I don't know. Like, will they have anything for the anniversary? I mean, it's right around the corner.
I'm wondering if it's going to be a DLC. I don't know if they're going to. I don't know. It's so. Again, this comes back to why Rockstar can't just tell us stuff. But
I wish I could tell the YouTubers at least. I wish, like, all three of us here in the Squadcast are fairly, I guess, would say close to Rockstar. We're not like, we could just text them, be like, hey, what's up? But, we have a direct email we can contact them at, but, like, they'll never tell us anything. They'll never, ever tell us anything. Even when I went to the Rockstar offices, it was so secretive. It was cool, but it was at times very just, like, awkward because like, you can't really talk about things you want to talk about. Like, a lot of you guys had asked me, not you, Ross and Austin, but the fans had asked me, like, ask them when heists are coming. Man, I would,
It's such an awkward question.
it's like, we're like talking about, we're like drinking beers, hanging out, and we're just like getting to know each other as people, as individuals, how long you've been working for Rockstar, blah, blah. And I don't want to feel like one of those guys like, yeah, so, heists, they come in or not. But, like, it was just weird because I asked at one point, I did ask, I was like, what happened? And they were just like, it just wasn't ready. It was like a very, very PR answer. That was just like, that they knew.
Tuned.
Yeah. Stay tuned.
Stay
Gary. It's
tuned.
coming soon. No, but, like, I literally felt like they had practiced. They had literally practiced, like, for any questions I had for them to, like, give, like, the best PR answer. It wasn't very, like, yeah, let's hang out. It just sucks being left in the dark with so much stuff.
They have the
that you
most
really wanna
basic
know.
PR strategy, though. It's just stay tuned or coming soon.
That's why there's only 4 employees.
Yeah,
one of
see,
them for PR, one of them
person
support.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
one person on heist, one person on DLC, another on PR, and then the secretary. Boom. Entire team right there.
the secretary at Rockstar was actually really nice, but
I imagine.
yeah, she was like super busy too. But yeah, we totally got off track there. But I think that I'm really excited for PC. I know that a lot of people are, super hyped for next gen as well.
Yeah, and do you want to talk about the new music thing that was
Yeah,
a part of
let's just transition right into the
So,
new music for next gen.
Basically, it was this girl, model, actress, singer, no clue. She's really hot. Cara Delevingne, something
Yeah,
like that.
I've never even heard of her.
Yeah,
before.
and she is the host of Nonstop Pop FM, and she essentially tweeted or Instagrammed a photo of her, what looked to be like a Rockstar dev. I honestly have no clue. Of her in front of like some Rockstar sign, and she basically said, with Rockstar Games, updating my like audio lines for the new music coming to Nonstop Pop FM. So that's pretty cool, and it basically just confirms new music because the radio stations, you guys probably know this, but it's not just like they play songs. It's like the DJ introduces the song, kind of.
Yeah.
So they've got to have
It's like
a
an
line for
actual
that.
radio station,
Yeah, like
so
an
you gotta
actual radio
update
station.
And I think it's good because I mean now I don't know about you guys, but I know I never listen to the radio just because I don't want to deal with the copyright
unfortunately.
issue. So I just turn it off. I don't even want to go in there and like when I'm not recording, go back and change it because it's just I'll eventually forget it or something. So I don't have to deal with it. I just put my own music on. But just from playing or just from experience from other GTA games, especially after being out for a year, and then whenever the next gen does come out, it's gonna be past a year. Listening to the same
the music gets
radio,
so stale.
the same music, the same lines that they say. Yeah, it's a refreshing. It's something refreshing.
What's
that's
that song
coming,
when you get into the taxi? Like that like song like the beep 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 that one.
Oh my
Mexican
god,
song.
that one oh my! Every time I get in a taxi, beep 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 beep.
It's that one.
Dude, that song is freaking I used to play that song on single player because I had my radio on at the time. That was a very much smaller YouTuber.
Yeah.
I think that we all made
Back
those
in the
mistakes
heyday.
Back in back in the day when I was a young YouTuber. But yeah, that freaking song would always play, and then I realized, hey, all these copyright stuffs are going out. Let's turn off all the sound in the game.
Yeah,
And, yeah. Jeez,
it's just
that
the way
song,
it is.
I remember the only song I remember is the Fergie song. Which one was
Glamorous?
that?
Oh my god,
That's a good song.
It's the only song I remember. Actually,
And Kendrick
giving a little
Lamar.
rant here.
Yeah, the
I'm
Kendrick
not a
Lamar
fan
songs
of
are pretty good.
I don't know. I just you can hate me in the comments, but I don't know. I just haven't
First
liked
COD,
this.
now Kendrick Lamar. Austin's gonna get flamed.
No,
Austin's
dude,
a racist.
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 God damn it.
I
But
can say something so bad right now. Oh my god. But we're gonna go ahead and continue. What were we gonna say?
no, but one thing that I mean, at least maybe you guys have different opinions in the comments, but when I played Vice City, the soundtrack in that game, like it's so memorable.
Oh, it was incredible. Like the
there's
80s
so many
feel?
songs. Well, just the songs. I think it was it was the rock station. Oh shit, I don't remember the rock station in the game, but the songs, I think whoever the host was, it was just so memorable. I even freaking listened. I googled it because I was like, you know what, I really want to listen to this. So I googled it and I listened to it, and there just hasn't been that in GTA 5. And like, I mean, I did say I just turned the music off, but like Garrett said at the beginning, for a good month or so, I had it on, and it just wasn't as, I don't know, like immersive, or I don't know if that's the right word.
There's some stupid radio stations in Grand Theft Auto 5, that's for sure. Now I know everyone has their own genre, but there are some stupid radio stations.
Yeah, they have like, was it 3 Spanish radio stations or something? Like,
And I mean, I know it's Los Angeles, and they're kind of appealing to the demographic, but I'm not going to listen to the, like, Hecheritos, like, band, or whatever it is.
Is that an actual band name?
Yeah, like, that's the Beep
is
Beep
that
Beep
really?
song, like, Hecheritos or something like that. I'd probably botch that name, but it's something like that.
Hecheritos.
Yeah, that's literally what it is. And something else that was kind of new for next gen was the neon underglow lights that seemed to like skip over everyone's radar when the initial trailer came out in July.
Which I'm still very skeptical on all that.
You think it's a street light, correct?
I think it's a street light, a combination of like the reflection of the grass, stuff like that. Like,
Reflective
Grass is yellow though.
listen, I don't know, man. All I know is that I want it to be underglow, but I'm so like
Wasn't underglow in San Andreas?
yes, I believe so. But
So-
Yeah.
I think they had taken it out for GTA 5 because it was like too much.
Well, it couldn't, like the memory, it took too much memory up in online or something like that. But apparently, I've learned this. I don't know about you, Ross or Garrett, but apparently nobody likes underglow. Everybody's like,
Yeah, it's really
so
tacky. If you've ever
old.
seen it in real life, it's
Yeah,
like, geez,
of
that
course
guy
it's
is.
tacky, but
I have underglow on my car.
Yeah, you're balling.
No, I'm just kidding. But I know, like, it's just one of those things that, everybody wants now, but when it comes, everybody's like, God, this is so lame.
well, I think you're gonna see a lot of cars with it.
Oh, initially,
But-
yes.
But I don't know. People apparently just don't. I mean, look, it's a game. Why not make your car look as ridiculous as possible? That's my thinking. But apparently, people take this game serious and want their car to look exactly like it should look in real life. Like, I've been doing car shows lately, and we put the white walls on supercars, dude, God forbid you do that. You'll get crucified in the comment section.
White walls, like the
like
lowrider tires.
Lowrider rims on any sports or supercar. Apparently, that's
against
a cardinal
the law.
sin. Yeah. So
Well, the only reason I say it might not be coming is literally Rockstar hates things that have to do with lights and customization.
why do you say that?
Because the only headlight customization is xenon on every car.
That's true.
It's the only category where you can't upgrade something. It's the only option to upgrade something once. So,
Yeah. Well, maybe they're saving it for some DLC. I don't know.
There's gonna be a big Underglow DLC.
It's gonna be a underground racing. or
lights
something.
flashing action.
It's gonna be called the Midnight Club DLC, or something. I
Hey,
don't know, something
didn't they
related
make
to that
Midnight
game.
Club?
Yeah, they made Midnight Club, and they apparently are never making it again. I read that somewhere. I don't know if it was true or not, but apparently they're like, even though that was probably my favorite racing game, but apparently they're not looking into making that, which sucks. But they could definitely tie it in with something like that. Give a little Easter egg, a little shout out to that franchise. That'd be cool. One thing people were really mad about as well with the neon lights is if they're only in next gen. What do you guys think about that?
I think there's going to be a bunch of next-gen only features. I literally think they're out of room on the current generation consoles to add cool stuff that takes up a lot of memory.
Yeah, and I think people don't understand that.
Yeah, because they've stripped online of all the physics from single player, all the animals. Like they've stripped it of everything so that they can get as much room for this DLC or like the DLCs that they keep adding.
Yeah, and people just have to accept, like, if it's right or not, that's your opinion, but you just need to accept the fact that GTA 5 on next gen is gonna have features that aren't coming to the PS3 and Xbox 360. Because one, like, from a business standpoint, of course you're gonna do that, so people can go out and buy this stuff and get the new things. And just from the hardware standpoint, like Ross just said, there's just not enough room.
Yeah,
So-
it literally makes sense in every department. Rockstar wants there to be an incentive to buy a new console, so therefore, A, you spend more money, and B, it makes sense for them from a developer standpoint. It's like, why would we use this old technology when we can use this brand new technology and create more awesomer things for our game? So
Yep.
they're going to have to find a balance, but ultimately next gen is going to have they've even said next gen is going to have better things than the old gen.
And I'm hoping, like, GTA Online will be its true self on next gen.
Yeah, it's had a year
It's-
beta.
Yeah, right? So,
Yeah, a long, long year. This has been the longest.
it's crazy, though. We're almost on a year, dude. That's...
Dude, just alone, like with all these Squadcasts, it's like sometimes, like today, an example for all you viewers still watching around the 20-minute mark so far.
We need a keyword.
Oh, we need a keyword. Let's just make it, I don't know, pizza.
Pizza. Okay, it's
There you
pizza.
go.
And that's with two Z's for anyone who doesn't know how to
Yeah.
spell. Pizza. But type like your favorite type of pizza down below. Be like, I love pepperoni pizza. I love, I don't know,
Pineapple
Gatorade
pizza. Gatorade pizza?
I don't know, there's a Gatorade in front of me. That's why I just said Gatorade. But, like, an example, like, lately in GTA 5, it's been pretty dead. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
and a lot of viewers have been getting upset because, like, normally we're very used to pumping out content. Like, yeah, go. But really, lately it's been like, all right, go.
Yeah,
Well,
going?
that goes back to the flight school update. I
It
think
is.
the longevity of it was so bad. It was the worst DLC in turn. Even the Beach Bum had better longevity than the flight school.
Yeah, I think
And
the
that's
Beach Bum
saying something.
had more longevity because it had cars
And it had tons of clothes.
Yeah, and because it was the first one.
Yep, that's true. It was in October,
Mm-hmm.
so that would make sense. But still, just the flight school. Like I feel like the flight school is the world's biggest roller coaster of emotions for fans because they release the trailer and it's like, holy crap, we're getting all this stuff, and then you get it and you realize that flying a Bezra jet for 10 minutes is ultra boring, and then you realize that you don't get any of the abs or the new clothing other than the flight suit. So
Yeah.
it was a bummer.
And that, I guess we can sort of transition to the next topic, too. Because like I've tried to stream GTA, and I just find it boring. Like doing the same races and stuff, or just over and over again. It's not fun. And patch 117, it's going to be a critical patch until what is it? Well, whenever next gen does come out, because if there's not a somewhat big DLC or just something in the patch, whether it's a new feature or something like that, nobody's gonna be playing GTA.
No,
because it's sad to say, but there's a lot of games coming out in the next month or two, not including GTA on PC. You know what? Destiny comes out next week. You had a bunch of games in October, so
yeah, a bunch of games coming out. It's like game release season, so
yeah. So Rockstar, they have shown in the past with releasing things when Watch Dogs came out and other games that.
What did they release when Watch Dogs came out?
I don't know.
Was there a significant DLC?
I can't think.
Was that like High Life that they did?
I think that was the High Life. That
God,
seems like it would be the High Life.
Good lord!
Right? And that was one of the best DLCs.
It was, yeah. So
they know, I guess.
They know when to pull out the big
all
guns.
The tricks in the bag, yeah.
Yeah. They're like, all right, we're at a low point. Reach in the vault.
Just pull the rabbit out of the hat.
Yeah.
It's not a rabbit, but it's close enough. Let's roll with it.
Give them a sports car, a supercar, and lots of fancy clothing. Boom.
They'll be so happy. We can make them happy. Do it.
Do it.
Flip the switch.
Pull the trigger.
I think that I feel like our next Squadcast will probably be, if nothing comes out next week.
Oh my gosh!
I don't even know what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to talk about like The Sims or something, or like Destiny.
Talk about Destiny.
I had a pepperoni pizza for lunch, and I did my homework.
I rode my bike yesterday. Almost hit a squirrel.
But 1.17, it has to have a big DLC, and it's got to fix the modding stuff.
Yeah, that's number one, I think. Like, they need to fix that, because that's been 2 patches now. I know me and Ross have done a patch, like 117 Wishlist. Have you done one, Garrett?
Not yet, but I plan to. Just
off the top of your mind right now, if
I could choose
things?
1.17 if I want something.
Just a couple of things.
A casino, and a casino.
Yeah,
that's about it.
I don't know if it's realistic, though.
I don't know what is realistic anymore for Rockstar.
Really? We could expect
What
anything.
is realistic? Like, what is real?
Lindsay Lohan DLC.
There you go. That sounds viable. It'd be like Lohan Lind DLC, just so they don't get screwed again. But I don't know, man. It's such a weird time right now in GTA 5 where it's like we're waiting for stuff to come out. We don't know what's coming out, but we're still here waiting. We could go back in the news wires and figure out what they had announced back then, like, oh, stay tuned for this, this, and this. To see, maybe
they
stopped doing that once we figured out what was how their thing, how that was scheduled. So I don't know, man.
They're aware of our little tricks, even though
and we wouldn't have to have those tricks going all the way back to the beginning if they just told us stuff. So, I mean, the 1.17 though, it's gonna have to be something big if Rockstar wants to keep up, making money for the next couple months until next gen does come out.
Because their last DLC was expensive as hell, like $9 million for everything or something like that.
I wonder how many people actually bought everything, whether it was with shark cards.
I didn't buy anything.
I bought the jet. That's the best route. No, I bought that in the helicopter. That's about it. But I wonder. Let me know in the comments there. Let us know in the comments how many of you guys actually, whether it was with shark cards or not, just bought everything from the DLC from the flight school. Because
let us know in the comments. I didn't buy anything.
$5 million. That's a lot of money.
I saw how much stuff was like. F that. I'm broke.
Yeah, right. I mean, I had enough money to buy it, but that's just
I couldn't afford anything.
Stuff I would never use, really.
I can't afford it in real life, and I can't afford it in game. Yep. I'm broke all around.
Yep.
The struggles.
Oh, well.
Right.
But I guess let's jump right into the last part of this Squadcast, which is Speak Pipe. I think there's some good submissions this week. Is that correct, Austin?
Yes, we do. We have a couple. So we never did any last week, so I threw in a couple extra ones this week.
Perfect.
But real quick, if you guys don't follow us on Twitter, go in the description, follow us on Twitter, because usually an hour or so before we record these, we'll tweet out the links to actually send us questions. So if you guys want to send us questions, then go follow us on Twitter. But getting right into the first one, we have Matt. And I'll go ahead and play this. If it would play. There we go.
Hello,
Hey,
Matt.
Austin, Aaron, and Ross. I'm General Weeder Matt. And first, what do you think that Rockstar will add to next gen? Like new cars, or maybe a larger map, or a single-player story added? Also, thank you, Austin, for using my custom paint job, Peachy Mango, on Touch Up Tuesday a few weeks ago. Thanks, Squad. Love your videos. Also, could you give my friend Jake a shout-out? Thanks.
Hi, Jake.
Hello, Matt and Jake.
What's up?
But I'll go first with this. What are they adding for next gen? I think they're gonna be adding some very unique things. I think Rockstar said in the past that anything they add in next gen, they'll most likely be adding in the current gen as well, but not all the crazy stuff, right?
That's a big thing.
And not the big patches that cause a strain on the old consoles, but for anything in next gen, I think they'll be adding more customization. There'll be more options available to us to do different things that we weren't able to because we were so limited on last gen. With the current gen, I guess, or last gen, I don't even know what it's called now. But
Yeah, right.
I don't know. I think they'll be adding a lot of unique things that they weren't able to do because I'm sure that Rockstar had super big plans to make GTA 5 really good, but were limited because of the Xbox 360 and the PS3.
Yeah, and I think the one big thing that's, I mean, at least I'm hoping, is gonna be buildings that we can go into, like more buildings, not everyone obviously, because that would be ridiculous. But and I think actually one of these questions coming out, he talked about was it Burger Shot and some of those places like that. Yeah. Well, in GTA 4 they were open, you could go in, but GTA 5 you couldn't. So
and they're in GTA 5 too, which is why that's so surprising that you suddenly can't go.
So that's why I think that's going to be like one of the biggest things. I mean, obviously there's all the extra lights and shading and graphical stuff, but gameplay wise, I think that's probably something.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, well,
Next question.
Next question from Philip here.
Hey, Squad, just wanted to get your opinion on this. I wanted to know what you guys think will be the big DLCs coming out to keep GTA Online going after Heists and Casinos come out and potentially the Zombies DLC. And I wanted to see if you guys had any ideas for what would come out after that update to make GTA not boring anymore. Thank you.
Well, thank you for your question, Philip. And
Yeah,
so
did you see how the zombie thing got featured in a magazine, like PlayStation's official magazine?
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
that was cool, but like really, like it was like one piece of coding that they
That
made
was super
they put in
misleading.
right?
Yeah, they were like zombies in Los Santos. Like, are you kidding me?
Come on, man.
Misleading. Who wrote that news article, huh?
PlayStation.
I know. But I think that
Like he said, the big DLCs that we
Military? That
Casino
army
and
one?
Heist.
yeah, I think I'm trying to think like military DLC, but like all the big ones like heists, casinos,
Military.
stock market, I guess.
Do you think? I don't think they're gonna add. I don't think they're ever adding the stock market.
God, that'd be
to
so
online.
nice.
It would be, but it would be broken in 23 minutes after it was like released. There'd be something on this website, how to get $7 billion, and that just would be
Money glitches galore. Good lord.
Right.
Be like real life
But-
insurance fraud, except on the stock market and in GTA 5, not in real life.
a big deal. I mean, there's a story DLCs if you want to include that.
That's gonna
but-
come, and the story DLCs are never like holiday themed. They're always like creatively
Yeah.
come up with, so they're gonna be good. I mean, but I don't know in terms of GTA Online. Really, like maybe like the anniversary DLC. I have no clue. I really have no idea.
Like what? Like let's think about what could they do for an anniversary DLC? Like let's just.
There'd be
Well, I
Halloween.
think we've
They're gonna
said
do
before, a
Halloween. That'll be a
retro-
big one. Retro could be
for
awesome.
a retro for, I mean, that's an idea for an anniversary just because, I don't know, just would kind of fit it. I mean, nothing really happens in September for if they were going to do a theme DLC. But yeah, I don't know. It's such a tough.
If they even
Tough
do a
question.
DLC for anniversary, which wouldn't really make sense. Like, I can't imagine what they'll do. 3
Well, they
new
have-
supercars.
Yes.
Well, they have to do. Well, I mean, they would have to do something though, right?
They don't
'cause-
have to.
But if they're doing, I mean, what the past, 5 DLCs have been all in a row in a month, like each month. So
So is
Especially
September-
now,
is
why would
September
they
gonna be
skip
for
a month?
sure? Well,
It'd be like
It
the
doesn't have to
worst
be
time
an-
ever to skip a month.
yeah.
yeah, if anything, they should just give last month.
God.
I don't know
Goodness
though.
gracious.
I feel like GTA 5 has had such highs and such lows. Like
Oh,
1 week out of every month is
Right.
super high, and the rest is just super low.
Speaking of that, I forgot to mention this in the. I don't know. I was going to mention it somewhere, and this is just completely hypothetical. But I thought of this the other day because apparently there's like modded money back a little bit or something. So I was thinking when we had modded money, what was it 6 months ago? I don't know.
I think it was longer
Everybody
than
was.
that.
Yeah, whatever. Well, it doesn't matter. Everybody had modded money back then. Everybody was happy. Everybody had the nice cars. Everybody had nobody cared about if they got shot by a tank or if they got blown up by a jet. Like, oh, you shot me with your tank. All right, thanks, man. Now I can use some of this $7 billion, and it was just good times. I honestly would say, and maybe you guys might agree or disagree, that was the highest of highs on GTA Online. Do you agree?
Yep. I mean, that was good times. I was able to get all my skins and all my guns and everything.
Mm-hmm. Now, the problem is, you can't have that because then Rockstar doesn't make money.
Yep.
So there's got to be a balance. So I was thinking, what if, and this would probably never happen, but what if, like, 2 times a year, maybe for a week or, I don't know, a day or something,
Stimulate the economy.
It's like the Purge, but the opposite.
it's like the Purge, but you
Oh.
get money. That would-
For every person you kill in game, you get $1,000.
No, I don't know, just something along those lines because, like, that was just the best times of GTA, but not for Rockstar because then they didn't make any money.
It was the
But
best of times, and it was the worst of times.
yeah, I don't know. I just
Businesses
thought-
don't need money to run, right?
no, they don't have
No,
money.
no.
People
But if
work
they
for
did
free.
something like that, where the like every 6 months there's modded money coming back or something, I don't know, and then they wipe the accounts. I don't know. It's just it was something interesting I thought of. Let us know in the comments, because
That'd be
We
cool.
need to hear from you.
yeah, I mean, like I said,
Yeah, if you
Rockstar's
and
not
remember,
really
if you
that-
watched all the way to this point,
Pizza.
maybe pizza.
We got to change it though, because it's been like 20.
All right, so if you watched all the way to this point, put peanut butter pizza.
Yes, that's it.
That actually sounds really weird.
It
I've made
could
that,
be
actually.
good.
I'm not gonna lie, I've made a peanut butter and jelly pizza.
But like, do you cook it
I
with the
burnt
peanut
because
butter?
I messed up. But yes, what you do, you cook the crust a little bit so it's nice and warm.
Yeah.
Then you put the jelly on.
Mhm.
Then you put the peanut butter. And then you slap it back in the oven for like 5 or so minutes, I think.
Yeah.
And yeah, although I left mine on because I forgot to put a timer, so it was in there for like 30 minutes. But you know, I still ate it because
I have a better question. When are we gonna see each other again?
Oh
Right?
goodness. Oh
That's-
gosh, when like
There's
the
nothing-
next event?
Well, the next event is PAX South.
You know what you guys should
January,
do? You guys should just come to my house
but- yeah,
Thanksgiving.
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 Yeah, we can have a Squadcast Thanksgiving. You know
Come
how
to
cool
my
that'd be?
house for Thanksgiving because we're
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
have all the
yeah.
food down here.
That's true. I have a bunch
Yeah,
of-
House of Gamers is not cooking food for
You're
Thanksgiving.
right. You're right. You're right. Yeah, but I think I have to spend my first Thanksgiving with these guys, my roommates.
I'm with you.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure
we
it
got
out.
time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Squad house in the works.
It's got a good ring to it.
It does. Imagine Squadcast live.
Definitely better than a Minecraft house. Actually, I love my roommates. That wasn't a shot at them though, but in general, like
I'm sure nobody even knows who your roommates are.
they do. People know who my roommate. I did a house tour.
Okay, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, people actually. I really like my roommates a lot. Like it's really cool living here. But that's where. Let's go ahead and end this Squadcast.
It's getting weird.
We're just rambling. All right, guys. So if you enjoyed the Squadcast, it's been episode 27.
Yes.
Yep, I think
And
so.
make
Yeah.
sure you guys check out all our social media links down below. Drop this video a like and make sure you go subscribe to everyone's channel in the description. And we'll see you guys next week with a brand new Squadcast. It's our weekly podcast every Saturday, or we'll see you tomorrow with our daily GTA 5 uploads. Later, guys.
See ya.
Peace.